Today is exactly 1 month since I had my parotidectomy, and to celebrate, I'm going to talk about it. So, what is a parotidectomy? Parotidectomy is a procedure done to take out a tumor from your parotid gland. What is your parotid gland? It's actually your salivary gland. It's located on the left and on the right side of your face. Yeah. So, I had what is called a parotid adenoma. That is where a tumor grows in your parotid gland. So the condition is called a parotid adenoma, while the procedure to take it out is called a parotidectomy. Now, this procedure can be done in two ways. There's one that is called the superficial parotidectomy, whereby the tumor is in the outer lobe of your parotid gland, and then there's one that is called the total parotidectomy, whereby they take off everything because the tumor is in the inner lobe of your parotid gland. So they take out everything, including your salivary gland. So which one did I have? I had the superficial parotidectomy. Now, according to some doctors, it's actually the one with lesser risk and a bit easier to do. But trust me, both of them have their risk factors. So what are the risk factors, you ask? So when this tumor grows in your parotid gland, it wraps itself around your facial nerve. Like it's sitting in a position that is very crucial to your face function. So if it's on the left side, it has wrapped itself around the facial nerve. These nerves are responsible for a lot of things, like how you smile, you blink, how you do a lot of things with your face. So yeah, during the surgery, now it takes professionals to be able to take it out without tampering the facial nerve. So just as in my case, alhamdulillah, as you guys can see, nothing was tampered with. So yeah, that is literally the major risk. It can tamper with your facial nerve, and when that happens, it can lead to facial paralysis. Now, this facial paralysis can come in either temporary or permanent. Temporary in the sense that obviously the facial nerves will be moved during the surgery, so it will take time for them to heal because they'll become weak after that. So it will take time for them to heal, and then over time, maybe 6 months to a year, it will come back to normal. That's for the temporary facial paralysis. But for the permanent one, you and I know what that means. So yeah, those are the major risk factors. Now, someone asked me and said, is there a chance of it going back? Yes, there is a chance of it going back, but that is if during the procedure, the tumor was not taken out completely. So the remaining tumor there can actually grow bigger. So why is it not taken out completely in most cases is because if the doctor that is in charge of the surgery, that is the ENT surgeon, notice that taking it out completely would definitely tamper with your facial nerves, and obviously facial nerve is something that you don't want to be tampered with. So they would literally just take off what they can, remove, and then they would leave the rest in there. Now, another question I got was that, is it cancerous? Well, most parotid adenomas are non-cancerous, but due to certain factors, they can actually become cancerous. So it's important for you to check in with your healthcare practitioner before you make any decision. So yeah, someone asked me, when did you first notice it? Honestly, I cannot pinpoint exactly when I noticed it. I would say that I woke up one morning and then there was a swelling there, and it was a case of I was thinking maybe it's something that will go, like maybe it's a boil or just something, but it eventually did not go. And this is 10 years plus, I would say 11 years later, it's still, it was still there up until the moment that I had it removed. That was last year on December 12th. So yeah, these are practically what you need to know about your parotid adenoma. That's if you have it. And if you're planning on a surgery, it's very important that you sit with your consultant and talk. Whatever questions that you have, you talk about it. You ask your questions. Let your consultant be someone that is welcoming. Every single time I pray, I say Alhamdulillah because I'm my own consultant and my ENT surgeon, who happens to be Dr. Amodu. If you're looking for an ENT doctor, an ENT anything, walk into Nisa Premier Ogaki Hospital and ask for Dr. Amodu, and I promise you, you will not regret it, because trust me, I was taken care of. This man made sure he got the best people on ground to perform my surgery. I'm talking people like Dr. Labaran, who came all the way from Kaduna. I'm talking about Dr. Sabo and Dr. Buki, Dr. Ajiboye. Like, he brought the best people to be there and make sure that everything went well. So yeah, it's something that you need to sit down with your consultant and talk. Whatever question you have, you talk about it. Up until this moment, as I'm making this video, if I have any question, if I feel any type of way, I text my doctor immediately and he replies me. So yeah, there are good doctors in Nigeria, and Dr. Amodu is literally one of them. So if you have any ENT issue, like I said, Nisa Premier Ogaki Hospital is where you will find this particular ENT doctor. So yeah, if you have any question about it, please let me know in the comment section. I'm sure a lot of people want to know, how long does this surgery last? Well, in my case, they said the surgery was supposed to last 2-3 hours tops, but it lasted almost 5 hours due to some complications the doctors encountered during the time of the surgery. And this is all to make sure that, you know, I got the best of what I wanted. So yeah, the surgery can last, you know, depending on what the doctors encounter when they open you up. Now let's talk about aftercare. So this is a month later, and I've healed so well because, like I said, I have the best doctors. My plastic surgeon, Dr. Sabo, is someone that is always, you know, trying to get me to, you know, don't touch it. If it's itchy, don't do this, you know, rub this or rub that. And yeah, because we're trying to get the scar to, you know, disappear, obviously. So the surgery was successful. The aftercare is actually going so well. Obviously, they'll put you on medication for a week or two. I was on medication for a week because I was literally feeling better after that. So there was no need for them to prolong my medication. So any discomfort, obviously there's a discomfort because you'll be sleeping on one position for, this is a month, and I got the go-ahead yesterday that I can do whatever I want, and I'm super excited about it because I can go out, I can go to the salon, I can do anything that I want. But obviously I have to be careful because I'm still healing. I'm still in the process of healing. And this is one thing that I want to emphasize when you're watching this video. Just know that surgery is not something that you do today and you feel good tomorrow. It takes time. Some things take 6 months, a year, some even more than that. So if you're embarking on any surgery, make sure you do your research. It is very, very important. Now, with that being said, this is a month later. I am doing well, alhamdulillah. I just want to say thank you to every single person that reached out and, you know, was there for me. People that, you know, there are a lot of people that I'm not going to lie, I'm grateful for in my life. Like, I'm literally grateful for them in my life. And yeah, to all my medical team, Dr. Santke, Dr. Larry, Dr. Sabo, Dr. Buki, Dr. Ajiboyi, Dr. Labaran, and of course my darling, Dr. Amodu. I appreciate you all. May Allah reward you. And yeah, thank you guys so much. To my family, my mom, my sisters, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, it feels really good to be back. Like, literally, it feels really, really good to be back. And yeah, as always, whatever it is that you're going through, may Allah heal all of us, and I'll see you guys in my next video.